California, Killeen, Athens, Hampton, Virginia, Huntsville, Florida, New Jersey, Tampa, Ellenwood, Union City, Atlanta. Man, we're everywhere. Well Builders Worldwide is represented tonight, and guys, I'm fired up. I can't tell y'all how much I've been looking forward to this training tonight. So let me give you a prelude, a preview of what we're about to experience. And it's going to be outstanding because what we put together tonight is, of course, we're going to do our fast start training, and it is featuring the fabulous Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. If you are brand new to the team, you want to grab a pen and paper. You may even want to get in front of your computer put your login here on your phone and get in front of your computer as she goes through so you can kind of click some buttons with her. I don't think any of us can train fast start better than Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. She knows a little something about building a team too, but she's going to teach us tonight your first steps in getting started and basically your back office and how it works. So get in front of a device where you can listen to her and sort of follow along. And for those of you who have been here a while, this might be a nice refresher for you too. I like to tell people, even when you know stuff, then you come to the training to learn it so you can teach the stuff, okay? So none of us are in a place where we know enough. I can't wait to hear Dr. Lakeisha teach Fast Start right now. And then right after that, we're going to go into a round table discussion because, folks, Mr. Height has pulled out all the stops. And we've got as many experts as we could cram into one round table. And they're going to talk to you tonight about the big promotional that's available, the deadline, the lifeline that are available to us. So we've got Thor Lockheed, Stephen London Barnes, Nicole Knox, Mike Johnson, Eric Trey Muhammad, and Shelby Casey Thompson. And we're going to break down. We are not going to let you miss the power of this new product that we've got coming out with our Metaverse certificate. So let me know. Are you excited? Yes or no? If you're excited, if you say no, you need to log off. Are y'all excited? You ready to go? Yes? Okay, let's do this. Everybody, please welcome to the platform.
Recording in progress.
One of the greatest teachers on Fast Start and GS Partners in the world, my sister, Dr. Cousin, Dr. Lakeisha McKnight. Good evening, McKnight. Are you there?
Yes, I am. And so we're about to get started, ladies and gentlemen. So let me go ahead and do a couple of things. First and foremost, let me get this screen up so you all can see what I'm looking at. Perfect. And then, of course, I'm going to put the camera on. So there we go. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody? Go ahead and type in how you're feeling, how you're doing. Listen, welcome to the Fast Start training. We're about to zip through this. So if you have a notepad and a pen, yes, you can take some notes. But if you have that extra device, you may want to log on, as Mr. Dalco has said, because we're going to go over a couple of things to help you get started, and not just get started, but get started fast. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, one thing that I like to say at the very onset of this is that you want to begin with the end in mind. Now, what do I mean by that? Where do you see yourself within the next 30 days? I see some of you are probably thinking the next 6 months, the next year. No, I want you to think about where you see yourself within the next 30 days. Because what you do from now within the next 30 days is critical to you truly getting started fast. And so where do you see yourself financially? You know, how much money do you truly want to generate within these first 30 days? It is critical. So begin with the end in mind. Listen, your first 30 days are simply critical to your growth. You want to start fast. The power is in the start. And so we're going to encourage you tonight to follow our simple strategy. And there are a couple of steps you're going to want to take. Okay. And this is what we like to say. We like to encourage you to gas up, right? Gas up. And so what do we mean by that? Number one, get started. Now, hopefully all of you on here have registered. Now, if you have not registered, maybe you're on here and like somebody just said, just come on board, get on board. You want to get the link of the person who invited you so you can get registered. Have access to your own back office, okay? And then you want to activate your 33 USDT membership. We're going to talk more about that. Acquire and accumulate assets such as the metaverse certificates, NFTs, and the like. And you want to share this with everyone that you know. You want to take all out massive action. And so that's what we mean by gas up. Now we're going to go into this a little bit more in detail on really how to set up your account properly, because we want you to be able to reach one of the most important milestones here, and that is accomplishing rising block star status. So if you're new, right, you just registered recently, I want you to put down on that piece of paper, rising block star, because that should be your first goal. You want to reach that because it's going to qualify you to be in position for some extra income, that cherry on top. Okay, so we're going to talk about that a bit more. So again, the person who referred you should have given you their link. And so you're going to want to do the same for those of you who are going to want to build a network as well. So complete the registration. This is important. You should have saw or seen for yourself the person who invited you, their name and even their username. And then you want to make that decision. Do you want to be a customer or do you want to be a member? Now, that choice is simply yours, and you can make that decision for yourself. Now, when you come on board and you're about to register, there are some critical things you're going to need to fill in. Again, make sure that your sponsor's details are there. You want to see them. You want to make sure you're registering with the person who brought you in, who shared the information with you. And then you want to put your name and your middle name, your last name in there according to how it's written on your license or on your passport. Make sure it's written the exact same way. That part is really important. Enter an email address, a valid one that you can get access to. And I'm going to share with you why you want to do that. Also, pay close attention to when you're putting in your phone number. Make sure with your country code, you put in the right one. So for example, if you're here in the United States, it's +1. So make sure you enter +1 and then the rest of the digits in your number. Create a username that you're able to remember, okay? Not something a little difficult, but something that you can recall for yourself. And then a password, a strong one, okay? Put in a strong one, create a strong one, and you're gonna want to make sure you jot down your username, the email address, and the password, because you don't wanna lose these things. These things are important. You're building a wealth empire here, and so you don't wanna lose it. Now, after you've completed your registration, it's important that you go back, you check your email, and you verify, okay? Verify. Someone type in the comments, verify. You need to do this in order to be able to log in to your very own dashboard, your very own back office that comes with your registration. So look for the email, okay? It's gonna look somewhat like this. You're gonna see a little button that says verify. So make sure you click on the button, and then voila. You see this? After email verification has taken place, you're gonna see this very stylish, sleek back office. I'm telling you, they laid it out for you. They really did. They had your very best interest in mind. Let me tell you something. Take a look at this thing and don't become overwhelmed, because there's plenty of training available to help you to break down and understand more about your back office. So let's talk about it a bit more. Like, what does it truly entail here? Okay. So we're going to dive in. Now, understand, after you have completed, verifying your email, make sure now that when you go and you try to log in again, it's gspartners.global. And then on that page there, click on login to be able to get back into your back office here. Okay. That's what you're going to want to do. Now, next, you want to fund your account. You want to add crypto into your account. Now, get this. It's crypto into the system, crypto out of the system. Crypto in, crypto out. We don't put cash in and we don't put credit in. We're building wealth here. We're utilizing assets. So when you're in your back office, click on that financial there, that financial button, and then you're going to see some sub options there. It's going to be a drop-down menu. And so you're going to be able to fund your account. Now, here's how you can do it, because they've made it really easy now. On your dashboard, you will see that button that says deposit. Okay, real simple, deposit. So you can click there. It's going to take you to where you need to go so you can get some information to fund your account. Or on the side, or depending on the device that you're using, you might see these three little lines. You can click there, and then you're going to look for financial and click on deposit. So that's where you're going to be able to fund your account in that deposit section. Now take a look at this. You're going to want to use Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tether, right? To be able to do this. Now you can be able to fund your account with your QR code. You can grab this particular address. It's a long line of characters, but you're going to need to grab the whole thing. So you'll be able to put it into the platform you're going to use to send your crypto over to your back office. Now pay attention, because there's a variety of options here. Make sure you click on the right one that you want to use to fund your account. So if it's Bitcoin, make sure you click on Bitcoin to be able to fund that account of yours. Now, here's another thing. Now you've gotten your money. You've gotten your crypto into your back office. Now it's important for you to be able to do what? Subscribe. Yeah, we want you to become a subscribed member. We want you to keep your bank open. Someone type it in for me. Keep it open. Get it open and keep it open. That's what you're going to want to do. And on your dashboard, you're going to be able to see, okay, the option to be able to subscribe. You see the variety of options for you here. You're going to be able to choose 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, and 12 months. For those of you who are saying, you know what, I'm all in, you can choose one of these options here. Or maybe you're someone who says, you know what, I might forget to subscribe. So you know what, I need to do a couple of months in advance. Go ahead and do that for yourself. And remember, you have some options for yourself. You got that Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tether. Now, some people choose Tether because, again, that's that stable coin, right? So you can put it in there. Don't have to worry about it going up or down. Put that Tether in there and you're good to go. But either way, all of them are great options. So you can choose for yourself, okay? All right, perfect. So let's keep this thing moving here. And that's what you're going to see. You just want to make it clear. You're going to see this on your dashboard for yourself, and then you'll be able to select the option that you desire. Or here's another way. There's always options, right? Here's another way to be able to get to where you can become a member for those who maybe you registered a time ago and now you're like, okay, I need to find it. Is there another way to find it? How about in your menu section, click on My Statistics. And when you click on My Statistics, you go on that page there, you scroll all the way down, you're going to see a button that says Become Member. You can click on that option as well, and you're going to see a pop-up message. This is what you're going to see. Okay, you're going to want to upgrade to a member. That's what you're going to want to do. And make sure then go through the steps and click on the cryptocurrency that you're going to use. And then you're going to see the success message pop up. And now it's official. You are a member. So now what's next in this process? We encourage you to become KYC approved. Now, what do we mean by KYC? Can someone type it in the comments? What do we mean by that? KYC here, look, what we're simply saying is we need to know the customer, right? Know your customer. We want to make sure you are who you say you are and you live where you say you live. This is very important for security reasons, right? And so you want to follow the instructions that's provided for you when you go to settings and then you click on KYC. That's where you're going to find that. And then make sure that you're following the instructions, that you're taking a picture of your ID, all four corners showing, right? And then when you have to do that selfie, I like to put my pointer finger on top and my thumb on the bottom, and then my face showing like that, like so. And then listen, you'll be approved. Now, if it is declined, look at your email. They'll explain to you what you need to do so you can be approved. And you can continue to try until you get it right. So that is what we need. We need you to be KYC approved. Now, KYC is important because it allows you then, after approval, you'll be able to move your cryptocurrency off of the platform to another place where you want to send it. So if you're not approved, that is going to be difficult to do. So we encourage you to get approved. And then we encourage you to consider the debit card, the GS Lifestyle Card here. Now, where can you find out information about the GS Lifestyle Card? It's under the debit card section. So you can click on that, and then where the card cannot be delivered. And again, it cannot be delivered there. So your country and your state is on that list. So go ahead and click their debit card countries list, and you can look that up for yourself there. Next up, order your card. Order your card. Make sure that your account has the necessary funds. You need the funds on your back office before you can be able to do that. So check it out because there are many options that are available for you. The card is absolutely great. It's like a bank in the palm of your hand. We call it the Freedom Card because there's various currencies you can access. You got cryptocurrency wallets on there. You can put Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other types of cryptocurrencies on there. So it's a great, great way to be able to marry the two, right? GS Lifestyle Card and your back office. It's just very, very helpful and handy. Okay. So read through the content carefully and make sure that you check your email to complete the process. That is very important as well as you are ordering your GS Lifestyle Card. Next, I know, take a deep breath. We're going through fast start here. So listen, we encourage you to truly access the assets that are available here. So number one, when you funded your account and you're now a member here, take a look. If you go to financial and exchange, you're going to be able to get access to acquiring some of our very own, the gas of our system, the G999 coin, and it is on sale. Also, you'll be able to accumulate what we like to call the Lydian Stater coin. See, that's the currency of our metaverse, and we do have one, called Lydian World. So it's the currency. You can accumulate Lydian Staters right from your GS Partners back office. And then you can also learn more about and acquire as many metaverse certificates as you like. Now, more information on that is to come. You'll be able to learn more. As well as our Lydian Dwarfs. Yes, we have different series of NFTs. And so listen, we have this dwarf series. And so you'll be able to see more of that on your dashboard as well. And that is an asset. So those are the assets. Now let's talk about a way in which you can build this bigger asset. And what am I talking about here? I'm talking about your team. Do you understand that your team, this business, is a huge asset? You can build your referral network. I like what J. Paul Getty says. He says, I'd rather have 1% of 100 people's efforts than 100% of just my very own. You see, you can leverage the energy and the time of other people. And that's what you can do as an option here with GS Partners. So how do you do it? You need access to your referral link. Now on your dashboard, they've made it easy now. You look on that dashboard, scroll down a little bit towards the middle. You're going to see a section that says referral link. You click on that green box there, and you're going to see something pop up. Now I'm going to show you what that looks like in a minute. You're going to see something pop up, or you can actually scan, right? Take a picture. I like to sometimes take a picture of my QR code, because then all someone needs to do is just scan the code, and then your registration page pops up with your sponsor information. So here is how it can look. Okay, and there is another way to find your referral details. If you go to the My Statistics page, you scroll down a little bit, you're going to see that referral link section, and then you're going to see the pop-up as well. So you'll be able to see the pop-up. You'll see your registration, your referral link here. So you can give them that link so they can register, or again, you can give them access to the QR code, and they'll be able to scan that and get on board with you. So now that we've covered how you can get people on board with you and register, let's get back to this. Becoming Rising Block Star. How many of you on the platform already? I want to show the guests here that it's possible to reach Rising Block Star. How many of you have qualified for Rising Block Star? Type in RS, right? RBS. I think that'll be good. RB or RBS, right? On the screen there. Let them know that you reached Rising Block Star, RB. You see, this is critical because this status is what you must accomplish within your first 30 days after you've subscribed. After you subscribed. So we encourage you now to do this. Now, here is what you need to do to be qualified. You need to be an active member. What does that mean? So now you subscribe. Once you subscribe with your 30, with your 33, now you're active. Then you're going to want to bring 3 additional people on board with you who have subscribed as well. So once you have those 3 active people who are on now your line 1, that first line of people in your network, and now you help to, your network has generated 3,000 in sales volume. Okay, so that can be a combination of them submitting their 33, getting metaverse certificates. It could be them getting some of the G999 or the Stater, or getting some of the NFTs, that culmination of assets. If it totals 3,000 within that 30-day period, you're qualified now for Rising Block Star. That's an extra participation within the Block Star pool of extra money. We're talking about extra Bitcoin, Ethereum, extra. Someone type in more for me. If you believe that, look, GS Partners is setting us up for more, type in more, because that's what they're here to do. Mr. Hyde, Mr. Coachando, all of the council members, we want you to have access to more. Rising Block Star is where you want to be. See, look, now you're all set. You're all set with your GS Partners account. You can go through all of these steps by logging right back in, to viewing all the details. So look, connect with your sponsor, and they'll be able to assist you and walk through all of these steps that I've helped you to look through on tonight. But don't forget, here's an important one. Connect with your sponsor to discuss registration with our Lydian World Metaverse. Yeah, you're going to want to do that. Now, here's why. You see that other side, right? Unlock your ability to secure passive residual income for life within this virtual gaming asset accumulation platform. Someone type in lifetime income, because that is where you want to be. You want to be a part of our metaverse, Lydian world. So with that being said, cheers to you for getting on the fast track to success within GS Partners. This has been your fast track training. Thank you so very much. Back to you, Mr. Michael Dalco.
Man, okay, look, let me tell y'all. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna get through this training tonight. I wasn't gonna turn my camera on because I'm out away from my desk. I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, Dr. Lakeisha, first of all, girl, you are a beast. You know what I'm saying? You are just a beast. You did that, I guess, 25 minutes. Folks, she literally showed us how simple GS Partners is. I know that there's kind of some time included in onboarding a person because we have a metaverse. It's huge. But she rocked it in 25 minutes. That's truly all you need to know. Just know how to work your back office. One of the leaders on the team said, you can't break anything. So just click around. I think it was Roger Williams said, you can't break anything. So just click around and learn it. Folks, the reason why I turn my camera on, and I know Dr. Best on the platform, I don't like to ask him to do too much, but man, he's feeling better right now. And before I go into this round table, I'm going to call him out for a minute because this is what I want y'all to know. I had a talk with Ty Best, with Kevin Thompson, and Al Murray today. When I tell y'all Ty Best is a different kind of person, Kevin Thompson, bear witness with me. Al Murray, bear witness with me. This is a different kind of guy. Now, we got our fast start training under our belt. But before we go into this product training, because we do need to prepare ourselves to not miss this money that's about to happen with this metaverse certificate. But before we go into it, I need to make sure y'all understand what's the most important thing. Keep the main thing the main thing. So I need to ask y'all to type in the chat room, what's the main thing? Type it in. What's the main thing? Let me see if y'all paying attention. What's the main thing? Type it in the chat room. What is the main thing? What's the main thing? Get more people 33, education, build a team, more people, G999, build, get paid, and keep it simple, plug in, recruiting, register, grow your team, get more, get started. Republic, okay, stop typing. There it is. Somebody just said it. I was about to get mad. Somebody just said it. Malta Meyer, you win the prize tonight. The most important thing is freedom. Oh my God, folks. We kind of sometimes, I'm guilty. I'm raising my hand first. Thank you, Dr. Bass, for punching me in the face tonight. We get into this thing, man, where Mr. Height, with his brilliant banker brain, keeps feeding us stuff to make us wealthier. And he feeds us a broker certificate, and he feeds us mining, and he feeds us a Lydian stater, and then he feeds us Lydian world and citizenship, and yada, yada, yada. And it's all great. But the one thing that has been consistent from the day we started is we truly have a freedom plan. And if all you ever did was build a network of members who paid at $33, it'll get you to unlimited income. $50,000, that's a start. That's for somebody who duplicates 3x3 through 9 levels. What if you duplicate 5x5 through 9 levels? The calculator won't even do the number. We got the greatest freedom plan ever, and we get distracted off all this minutia. And the company this, and then it is, and this incentive, and the trip, and we're going to London. And okay, that's all great. Kevin, I wish I had you on the platform right now, brother. But guys, the main thing is freedom. And Dr. Best says something that stuck with me right now. I think this is the greatest lesson he ever taught me, and I've been hanging on his coattail for 8 years. He said the G99 is like 0.4%. He said, I'm still earning. He said, I got over $300,000 worth of G999. He said, now that ain't yacht money, but it's freedom money. It's money that says I never got to go punch somebody's daggone car ever again. Look, I'm out here on the streets of Atlanta. Folks, no matter how I feel about whether my money is up or down, one thing is for doggone sure, I ain't got to punch nobody's clock ever again. That's what we're after. Before we get into this product training, Dr. Ty Best, can you come on, brother, and just say anything you want to say about freedom just for a second, and then I want to turn the platform over to Roger Williams to open it up for our panel and let them talk to us about the power of this metaverse certificate, because, guys, there's some crazy stuff in this thing. I mean, literally, if you have your certificate and you earn through BD Swiss no matter what they pay us. If you get $10, you can put that $10 back in your certificate and compound it, and Mr. Hyde's gonna put 10 on top of it. It's lifetime reward in the Meta Broker, dollar for dollar for life until you fill the certificate. But Mr. Best, can you come on and talk to your family real quick and get us back on track like you did with me, Kevin, and Al today? Over to you, Dr. Ty Best.
Well, look, Gab, you know, the better I feel, of course, the more cranked up I am, and the more I realize sometimes how it's difficult to stay on focus. And we got to keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing for me for 30 years has always been freedom. See, it's great to think about the yachts, the planes, and all that stuff. Yeah, I want to get all this stuff. But the most important thing, I don't want to have to wake up on Monday morning and report to anyone. That's where I felt since I was 28 years old. And so we got this beautiful program, but sometimes we get so sidetracked by all the headlights and the beams and the gadgets that we don't know the main thing is this a program for freedom? Yes, freedom starts at $33. So the main thing is recruiting sponsor, $33. Get people started. That's 50 grand a month right there, maxed out right there. If you never understood any of the product in the back office, if they never created any more product in the back office, you could still make 50 grand a month by making up your mind that you are going to be a recruiter. No apologies. Stop apologizing for this being networking. Stop apologizing, telling me I don't want to be a salesperson. I don't want to recruit. If you don't want to recruit, stay broke. Or stay average, or stay mediocre. See, Mr. You shouldn't bring me out because I'm trying to mind my own business. We got to accept the fact that being a salesperson is the highest paid profession on the planet today. And if you don't sell, chances are you live a mediocre life. The better you are at sales, the better your life is. Every aspect of your life. Your relationship with your spouse is better if you're a salesperson. Your relationship with your kids are better if you're a salesperson. Your relationship with your coworkers at work is better if your sales skills are better. So network marketing enhances that. And what is the number one thing we sell here? $33 decision. Let's go. What about the metaverse certificate? We're going to explain all that to you later. Well, what about $33 decision puts you in a position to get more. It's about more. I don't care if I go in my back office today and I made $15. It's more than I had the day before, and I'd have to sell my time to get it. See, this is what I mean, man. We gotta focus. There's millions of people out there looking for what we have, they don't know it. And some of us are cowering under the fact that we don't want to sell, we don't want to recruit, we don't want to bother people. Ask Mr. Delco, was he bothered 10 years ago or 8 years ago when Mr. Nick Hines called him? Was he bothered? I wasn't bothered when I got the phone call. Okay, and start on his journey to understand what real money, what constitutes real money. Stop thinking we bother people. Every time you go to talk to somebody about their business, go, this could be the one. You're not looking for thousands. You're looking for Mr. Michael L. and Manisha Delco. You're looking for Kevin 2X Thompson. You're looking for Eric Dre Muhammad. You're looking for Roger Williams. You're looking for Sherry Brown. You're looking for the one. That starts with a $33 decision. Man, dream big. Back to you. Dr. Lakeisha McKnight, it's freaking incredible. That's all I got to say. Back to you, Mr. Delco. And brother, you look sharp wherever you are. You look like you're on a Hollywood movie set, man. Back to you. Is everyone muted? Hello, hello, hello.
Hold on, Dr. Best, I'm in a loud place right now. If those are on the panel, I want to open it up with Mr. Farid Magdi. Mr. Magdi, if you can come out and talk from your perspective on the metaverse certificates, and panel, you guys can just chime in. Make sure that our community knows exactly what's happening with this metaverse certificate. Thank you, Dr. Best.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Greetings, everyone. How's everyone doing? Glad to be on this panel right there. Thank you, Mr. Best, for those words and that reminder. Thank you, Mr. Dialco, for getting us that reminder, because that is the main thing, is about being free. And there's different levels to it, but that's what it's about. Now, our metaverse certificates, they're all about freedom because the income potential, it ain't even about the income. They are really banking products. Like you heard Mr. Dalco say, Mr. Height has banking expertise, right? This is where he made his billions from, right? He didn't make his billions from crypto. And we like to let everybody know that. Well, I like to specifically let everybody know that because we have people that got rich from crypto, then they made crypto blockchains, crypto coins, exchanges, but they haven't opened up a network for us to get in and benefit from everything that they do. Well, Mr. Height did the opposite. Mr. Height has made a network and letting us get paid from the fees of this blockchain, which is really a bank. Because the metaverse certificates, we was on a call tonight at 7:30, and one of our newer members on our team, sponsored by my wife, she was on and she was asking questions, and we was giving to her the understanding and trying to help her understand, but not get confused because it is a lot of stuff in there, but it's really not complicated. It's just detail. Pay attention to the details, you're going to get paid. But it is the metaverse certificates. I haven't seen a product like this. Like, I haven't seen a product where I put money in. Now, first of all, no, let me go back. We have a product, metaverse certificates. You buy the product, we got 11 of them, from $49 all the way up to $100,000, and you can get them all, as many as you can get. The value of the certificate gives you citizenship so you can get paid from everything you see behind me. I know y'all see that flying. I know y'all see everything you see behind me. See, we get paid from that because we in the metaverse. All right, the more positions you have in Lydian world, the more you get paid from the stuff going behind me, whether you doing it or not. Freedom, okay? Fee-based income, okay? That's number one. You got that. Two, you do the meta mining of the Lydian Stater. The Lydian Stater is the official cryptocurrency to Lydian world. Now, we our own world. We got to have our own currency, right? We over here in America. America's a world. What's the number one currency over here? It's the dollar. You go to Europe, it's the euro or the English pound, right? In Lydian world, it's the Lydian Stater. And you have the first mover's advantage to get as many of the Lydian Staters as possible. With years to come, the Lydian Staters it can be worth numbers that I won't even put a number on it, but we know it shot all the way up to 1,800 before we blinked. And Mr. Height said it was going to drop first, and it did the opposite. It shot up first. Now it came back down, and now we know it's going to go back up because of the mechanisms to it, and that is a limited supply of the Lydian Stater coin. So some of us right here, right now, we're in position to be millionaires and billionaires from both coins, the G99 coin and the Lydian Stater. But the certificate on the mining side, it is mathematical calculated that you get that many coins. Now, what the price of the coins is, we don't know, but you're going to get that many coins on such and such date repeatedly. You get I guess the first 4, they pay out every 45 days. Then they go to every 30 days. Then they go to every 15 days starting from 18 months. That'll pay you either every 45 days or every month, going all the way to 7 years. 7 years. Now that's a meta mine, right? You're going to get these coins. Why would we want to get these coins? Well, to get a Lydian world outside of GS Partners, they need the Lydian Stater to do anything. And if we have them, we set the price on them. I know I ain't touching none of my Staters. I'm just letting them stack up because I don't have enough of them. All right, so I'm letting them stack up. I want thousands of them. So I want all my passive that's coming from my certificates. I'm not planning on touching none of that because it's passive and it's portfolio income wrapped up in one. And then when you get to the broker side, I don't even know what to say. I mean, like, when you get to the broker side is our money trading for us, it's a broker's account. So we in control of how much in there, and we can pull the principal at any time. Now with the mining, your principal is locked. Now that's another thing that people get hung up in. When your principal is locked in the mining or the status on the metal mining side, it's gonna pay you for that period. So your principal, you got, let's just say, throw a number. You got 5,000 in a mining certificate. That is mining. I mean, the metaverse certificate on the mining side. That 5,000 is working for you, generating you, starting at about what, 90% APY per year. I guarantee you, when those months is up, you're gonna want to put that principal back to work. So this is what we're dealing with. We're dealing with principal money generating us interest, either every 45 days, every 30 days, every 15 days. That choice is up to you. Then you got the broker side, where these folks are doing trading options. We talking about ETFs, stocks, commodities, crypto, digital banking. All of this is BD switch, right? I don't know what, the more money. That Mr. Height is going to guarantee you the price of the certificate, that's 4.15% per week that you're going to get over 18 months, starting when that starts. All right? This is the significance of these certificates and how they work. And it's very, very, it's just interest on, it's just, I don't know, if you never had, I don't know how to say it, Mr. Diaper. I really don't, because I think about Mr. Height. He's a multi-billionaire. Do you know the difference from being a millionaire to a billionaire, dude? How many of us understand that gap? Now, he did all of this, the man ain't even 45 years old. And we knew nothing about it. Right? Now he's being known because he put a network together and he's taking care of the masses of the people, because all we have to do is get in and get the certificate. Bring people to it, get more certificates. And every time we look around, there's a new incentive going on. There's a new incentive going on, right? 300%, he gonna match dollar for dollar. It's really crazy. I'm gonna let the tech folks. I'm not a tech person. I'm just a hype person, right? But I understand banking. I understand numbers. So when I saw an opportunity like this, there's nothing else out there that could do this. I understand the numbers, and it's all about freedom. As long as I can make this money from a blockchain game, that's what a metaverse is. The metaverse is a sexy, real, proficient name that sounds good, but it really means blockchain gaming. All right, that's really what it means. And this is what we have, and we're getting paid from this. The more users, the more the resources coming out, the more stuff coming in. All right, because we're not gonna be able to mine the Lydian state of corn forever. All right, Miss Nicole Knox.
I'll say something real quick, because I don't know how many people this might have just jumped over. And as one of the top income earners in the company, sometimes I'm really embarrassed by what I know and don't know. But I've learned, again, make the main thing the main thing, and those who build the biggest team will ultimately make the most money. Now, we're all going to make money. Brother Fard just proved that. But you said something, Brother Fard, that where I had an epiphany. I had an Oprah moment where I went, what? Now, I'm plugged in everything. I'm listening to everything, every training. You said the Lydian stater is the dollar in Lydian world. Am I correct?
That's right.
Now, you understand, folks, I have never put that together. Oh, I got some Lydian staters, right? So you understand, I got everything. But putting the pieces together, this just gets too deep to me. And when he said in the U.S. we got the dollar, in Europe we got the euro, over here we got the pound. Well, in our virtual world, money is Lydian status. My mind went like it just burst like a star. I said, what did he just say? I've been around the whole time. I didn't get that, brother, until you said that. If I don't get anything else tonight, I'm done. I'm done. God.
Mr. Best, we get paid the Lydian state of coins from other people's mining certificates.
Case in point to that, Mr. Mike D. I'm a citizen in Maryland. Mr. Al Murray is the president of Maryland. he has a tier 5. I earned 0.05 Lydian staters today because it's certificate mining. I don't know if that I mean, it's like $40 worth of Lydian staters, but again, the Wealth Builder's motto is $40 today with no effort, past residual, and it's more. And if the Lydian stater were to double, that'd be $80. Look, it doesn't matter how much it is. We're stacking together passive residual income systems all in one umbrella. I want to move forward. We got a big panel tonight, but Mr. Mike D, don't go anywhere. Just hang around. I want to go over to, for a second, I want to get some science of this thing. Stephen London Morris, I want to ask you, what are the features of the new Metaverse certificate and that product that's most appealing? Stephen London Morris.
So I would say that for me, it is honestly the meta broker side. I think that it really goes without saying that the fact that we can purchase a certificate, especially a higher level one, let's say I went with a Jupiter. That thing had a year. Being able to put in $200,000, having Mr. Height give me credit of an extra $200,000, can folks type in the chat, what is better? 20% of $200,000 or $400,000? Especially when you start to get into these higher certificates. The dollar per dollar match is honestly insane. And then let's just even take 20%. And it's funny, if you talk to Mr. Height, the number he gave on what this can make you within 18 months is higher than what I just said. But let's even be modest. 20% of even $400,000, if I got that in a year, that's better than my own efforts. So I can honestly see why we're doing a big mad dash into these certificates. You don't have to even activate it, but I'm going to try my darndest to get the best certificate I have, because I know when my time is there, I can double Mr. Height's money. That is insane leverage, on top of the fact that to even fill it to a third, right? If I wanted to get my certificate to a third and earn weekly on top, I don't even have to fill it up to a third. I can do it 1/6, and Mr. Height is going to match me the other 6 and get me to a third. Which honestly, I thought that was too good to be true until I saw him verbally say, "Oh yes, of course." You know, I wanted to ask him, "Are you sure about that?"
Okay, Stephen, hold on. All right, let's put numbers to this. Since you use Jupiter, let's put numbers to this. Let's slow down and make sure that people are getting what you just said. Okay, what is the max load of Jupiter?
Okay, and then let's see. The max load of Jupiter is $200,000.
What is 1/3 of 200,000?
Okay, and I'll go ahead and share. So $200,000 times, I'll do 34%. That is
okay, good.
That is $68,000.
What's half of 58,000?
$34,000.
Okay, so folks, no wait, 58,000, half of 58,000.
29,000.
Oh, wait, so 200,000. Oh,
29,000.
and then there is a chart. I think someone just sent me. But then
29,000. Okay, so look, folks, you can 1/3 fill Jupiter with $29,000. How is that possible? Because you put 29, Mr. Height puts 29. And here's the part that's got me messed up, which is why I bought larger certificates for my whole family. Here it is. Somebody type in, I'm driving so I can't see it, so panel, help me when somebody gets this answer right. What is the per deposit yield forever on any certificate? What is the per deposit percentage yield on every deposit forever? Once you get your certificate right now. Y'all type it in and tell me when somebody gets it right.
Team Freedom got it more.
No, but I want a number here because this is good. It is more, but I really do want a number here because I don't think y'all have fully lost sleep over this thing yet. All right? Did anybody type in a percentage? Say what they're typing.
100.
It's not 100. Okay. All right. So look, it's semantics. So let's use 100 because it actually is. All right. Look, every time from now on that you put in $1, your yield is $1 more. So you got 100% per deposit yield.
Yes.
Forever. Is anybody excited about that besides me? Miss Nikki Knox, you're real scientific, then I'll come back to Steven. Am I saying that right? Can you say it a better way?
Oh, listen. Okay. I get really excited here, so I'm going to try to keep myself calm, okay? Because I need y'all to understand, because the money side can be tied into the meta broker side. Because when you purchase that certificate today, as long as you purchase it before July 1st, you get that dollar for dollar match, correct? Okay, you fully load that Jupiter with 1.25 million G999 coins today.